Hey Kiwi, alright, we're back at Celeste. Please enjoy my descent into madness. What's the next one? Oh, this was a question that you asked that I really had to think about, but I kind of like that we both chose the same answer. And the question was, if you had to give up one thing, either video games or cooking slash baking, which would you choose? And I honestly chose giving up video games because between the two, cooking together is probably maybe a healthier hobby, but more so it's just, I honestly enjoy that more than playing video games together now, which is such a wild thought to me. Like, I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that I would say, yeah, I'd rather do something in the real world than in the virtual one, which is, I know, kind of sad, but alright. This is an interesting remix. Okay, oh, look at that. The speedrun timer starts over every time I die here. Okay, I'm gonna borrow my brain. Give me 1 second. I should not be struggling this much on this. There we go. Okay, I swear I held diagonal there, but I've got the idea now. I do kind of like this. It's very different from the usual soundscape, I always say. It has like that MIDI file sound, but forgot to dash. Alright, I'm gonna use my brain for this. I'll be back. There we go. Okay, brain's back. Alright, this doesn't look too terrible. These platforms are tiny. Alright, I don't think this one's too... man, the second I have any ounce of confidence, I am just punished for it. Every time. So consistently. It's astounding, especially in this game. But, alright. This one definitely seems a little bit more reasonable than the usual fare. Okay, I'm going to stop saying that I have any chance. I'm going to fail this on a fundamental level, consistently. Alright, there's no winning. So, what other so, anyway, I love to cook. I honestly, like, in another lifetime, that probably would have been a profession of mine. I don't have the way of making it aesthetically pleasing, but I can make it taste great. One day maybe I'll commit to learning how to do some better presentation for cooking, but for now, I'm happy with what I have going for me, and that is I can cook for you and I, and sometimes our family, and have something that I'm both proud of and can enjoy with everyone. And for me, that's all I could ever ask for. Does it sometimes look like vomit? Well, preferably not vomit, but yes, sometimes it does look like vomit. I think our lemon rosemary chicken and potatoes that we make in our pressure cooker is probably the best example of that. It definitely looks like it becomes some amorphous slop after a while, but my goodness, is it delicious. How do I even get through here? Do I have to go back again? No, there's no way I can do that. Maybe, aha. Okay, I see what I need. I kind of like this song and I kind of don't. It's weird. It's pleasant, but it's a little grating on the MIDI file for me. But I think overall it's a net positive on terms of my enjoyment of it. I definitely like the deeper beat beneath it. I have to be quick with that. I see what they want from me. I need to conserve my dash so that I can break that box over down below. Like this one to my right here. There we go. Okay, but what I will say is, I was very happy that you had the same answer as me. Like, it's amazing how much we've become a team when it comes to a lot of things, but I do think cooking and baking is one of our, like, proudest team accomplishments, if you will. And it is something that I genuinely enjoy doing with you, so I'm very happy. How am I to get there without a dash? I think the answer is I'm not. Alright, next hypothetical. Alright. Let's see. What's a good hypothetical? Oops. I'm trying to think. Things that are relevant to us. Alright. Since Fire Emblem is fresh in our minds, would you rather have a date with Lorenz or a date with Raphael? I think you would probably favor Lorenz, because at least he'd have good tea, even if his conversation would probably be a fair bit lacking. And for reference, these are characters from Fire Emblem Three Houses, so if you've never played that game, well, of course you're not going to really be able to relate to these characters, but Raphael is kind of picture a dog in human clothes, a muscle-bound meathead who's just a good boy. Who's just kind of a good boy all around. Clumsy, but well-meaning. Lorenz is a noble, proud, and true who will let everyone else know that he is a noble and that it is his duty to be the superior in the situation. He's kind of unintentionally condescending and he doesn't have a good awareness of other people's feelings. So, but he becomes this lovable dork who's really bad at reading a room. Oh, okay, I need to ride this platform. I get it. Okay, I see what I have to do now. And I didn't do it correctly. Alright, so I don't actually have to conserve my dash there. I just have to be ready to land on this platform while it's traversing below us. Okay. For me, my answer is obviously Raphael. I probably would not care for Lorenz's personality, but I mean, my personality is by nature getting along with everyone, so that'll be less of an issue in the long run for me. I messed up. But, I mean, Raphael, we would just hang out, eat food, maybe do a workout, which isn't my favorite thing to do, but I'm trying to be a little bit more fit, so I think he would help me with that. Don't know why I decided I need to jump all that way. I should use my dash more. I think if I use my dash here, it'll make it a little bit easier for me. There we go. Okay, that felt pretty good. And now that's lined up, and let's get over here. There we go. Take a look at that. Okay, that was really cool, honestly. Oh, I still need to ride the platform. Okay. Wow. I really like this challenge. This is a cool one. This is a really cool one. It makes you have to be like aware of your surroundings while you're also platforming, which does make it inherently challenging, but it's fun. It's really fun. For you, I know you'd choose Lorenz, like I said, because I think you may not have more to talk about with, but I don't think you have a lot to talk about with Raphael either. And a party filled with tea versus a party filled with meat. I think I know which one you'd choose. You're like one step before being a vegetarian, and if it wasn't for me, you probably would be a vegetarian, frankly. But I just love chicken too much. I can give up red meat, I can give up pork, but chicken is a staple part of my diet, and I'd be very sad to lose it. But yeah, I'm not big on red meat. I've never been terribly big on red meat. I like it for like burgers and stuff, but I kind of grew out of burgers. Burgers and hot dogs, like they're delicious, but if I don't eat them for the rest of my life, I won't terribly miss them. I'll miss them a little, but not enough to like feel terrible about it. Alright, so basically what I did wrong there was I moved it down at all. Okay. I think I've got the idea of this room, though. It shouldn't take too much longer to beat. Just gonna use my brain a little bit for a moment. You can have it back after this. Darn it. We did it! Oh my goodness, that should not have taken nearly as long as it did. My brain just refused to cooperate with my hands. But whatever, we're good. Okay, this takes some, definitely takes some timing. Okay, I don't think I actually need to land on it again after this section here until after I get those bubbles. Okay, fair enough. And if I'm fast enough, I can probably end up on the other side of it. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll find out. Anyway, so yeah, my answer is I would hang out with Raph, you would probably hang out with Lorenz. Now, what else can I say? Oh, almost got it. Alright. I mean, I could keep going on 3 houses. What would be a good hypothetical for 3 houses? Who would you rather spend your time with? Not Lorenz. Edelgard, Dimitri, or Claude? Like, which of the leaders would you rather spend time with? I know your answer would probably be Edelgard. You seem to quite like her. I think a strong second would probably be Dimitri. He seems like a genuinely nice guy with a bit of trauma, which is fair given his circumstances, but he's not a bad person at all. At least not until the part 2 in the Blue Lions campaign, maybe. But you don't know how that goes just yet. You sort of know, because I've told you, you were awake for when I did my original playthrough, at least at some of it. But maybe not enough to fully remember. Frankly, it's been so long I don't fully remember either. But I feel like for both of us, Edelgard is just the most interesting of those 3 characters. I really like Claude. He's this cunning plotter of sorts, and I feel like he would be fun to like play games with or something. Like, don't invite him to board game night. He will destroy everyone with like he will win Monopoly every time. But I don't know. Claude would definitely be the most fun to play against in board game night. That's all I'll say about him. Oh dear, the wind is strong on this level. I like this though. Okay, well, I almost got it on the first try. You don't get many first try rooms on this these challenges, do you? Definitely doesn't feel that way. We can salvage this. If I didn't die, I still have a chance. There we go. Oh, the wind's going this way now. Okay. Huh. How does one... I assume I need that bubble, but how does one acquire a bubble? I'm gonna assume maybe I don't. Yeah, what is that bubble for? Because I don't seem to need it here. Maybe I do? Maybe I need it to oh, I bet I need it to regenerate climb juice. That must be what it is. Climb juice, but not dash, because I'll need to dash with it. Alright, it does look like I can reach this. Oops. Alright. I think Dimitri's kind of the default, like, all-arounder good boy sort of vibe, but that's about all he's got going for him. Edelgard is such an interesting character. I feel like she'd be fun to talk to, fun to plan the kingdom's demise with, those sorts of things, you know? I kid, but at the same time, I feel like if I were going to choose a house, knowing what I know, I probably would choose the kingdom, or sorry, I would choose the Black Eagles. I think their characters are just a group of very interesting individuals. Oh, I didn't even see that little nub in there. Okay, so I can regenerate my jump if I'm good enough. Yeah, I'd probably... There we go. Okay, hey, look at that. Oh. Well, Jeff to karma. Oops, I let go of the wall too early. I definitely think that bubble is entirely unnecessary if you play it right. See? And you can fall down here, use that, jump up there, go forward. Died the same way, but alright, yeah, I can definitely get this. I'm very close to getting it now. We said that last time, and it took me like, what, 4 minutes to beat that one challenge, which did not feel good, mind you. There was no saving that. I was out of climb juice and had no way back. Okay, I definitely jumped on that platform. I would have liked to have my dash, but we're fine. I'm not really using it for anything here anyway. I guess I went too fast for the game to register as me. Okay, this time I remembered to dash. There we go. Hey, look, another challenge completed. Okay, so I see. I was thinking this was one that you can control the angle of, but you cannot. So we're just gonna... This is fun. I very much enjoy these sorts of... Oh, okay. So I need to go under it there. Ooh, how am I to do that? Do I have to outspeed it is the first question. That'll be hard since I needed to get to that spring. Maybe I actually need to wait for it to pass a little bit. So, give it a second and jump. Maybe save my dash after the spring? Yeah, if I do this, then I can go... Okay, that's it. I need to save my dash so that I can get back on it. Yeah, that's more or less what I have to do, but the spacing is tight, because if I'm not careful, I'll end up hitting the spikes on the left wall. But I really like this level. This level... this happened to me when I played through before, too. Chapter 4 just meshes with my brain a lot better for some reason. It doesn't mean it's any easier, but it's definitely easier than Chapter 3, is what I'll say. I think I see what I have to do. Maybe, rather than use my dash to get back on it, I use my dash to get across here. Yeah, that's likely what I have to do. Timing is really tight. This is a challenge. Okay, that wasn't at all what I was supposed to do, but at least I got back onto the platform faster. Alright, here we go. Cross like that. Nope. Okay, I don't think I might be fast enough to get away with that, but I'm not convinced I am. Yeah, I either have to go straight up on the left side alongside the platform, or I need to do this. Well, that was almost it, but not correct. Nah, I'm too slow doing it that way, so maybe... I'm really unsure, honestly. Wait, I think I see it. I think I have another plan. Alright, I have to be really fast, so timing is tight, but I think I can do this. When I use the spring, I'll use the spring to get onto the other side of the platform. No, I can't, because it'll get stuck there. Huh. Or there are too many spikes blocking that way, so I can't do that. Maybe... Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. Final answer. This. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's definitely it. I mean, I died, but I saw what I needed to see. There we go. Look at that. That was so... Oh, what? Oh, come on. To do that again, but on the other side. That's so cruel. Oh my goodness. This is a challenging one. You'll just have to be really fast with those hops. Gotta have the maddest of hops. Are we making beard? Are we making beard here? Or are we making beer here? So I need to fall off and then end up on the other side. Oh wait, no, I can jump over it. I gotcha. I can use the momentum. Alright. I don't think I can do Three Houses commentary while I am using my brain this hard. There we go, that's all we needed. That is such a fancy challenge, though. Alright, I do need to jump at once I get up there. Fair enough. I really like this room. This one feels very rewarding to pull off. I mean, I haven't pulled it off yet, of course, but we're getting there. Yeah, look at that. And then we do this, and then we do... Well, in theory, we didn't actually need to grab it again. I could have just dashed at that point because I had the jump regen, but... Oh, this game just feels amazing to play well, because when you play it well, it feels like you're a speedrunner. It makes you feel like you're Batman. Alright, that genuinely was a fantastic room. I loved that experience. Alright, I don't actually know where I need to go, but here's a spring. Okay. So I think I grab this first, fall down here, and then die. Alright, well, I can figure out this room in my head while I talk about Three Houses nonsense. I think if I miss that initial key, I won't be able to get it again. Why am I swear I'm trying to go horizontal on these, and they're just not horizontaling. There we go. Nice, I got it. Oh, can save it. Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, I think for me, Edelgard just seems really cool. I'd want to hang out with her. I think Dimitri would be the nice all-rounder if you were like doing a sport or something, and Claude would be for board game night would be so much fun. Claude is definitely an internet troll though. Let's see. Who else can I hypothetical about? Okay, maybe switching gears from Three Houses. This was when I asked you yesterday, would you rather a horse or a lion? And you said a lion. I think I'd rather a horse. I do not want to own a horse, but I feel like a lion is just dangerous to own, and I would probably get killed by it. If it was a really friendly lion, like in Steven Universe, maybe that's a different story. Oh, almost. Oops, sorry, I punched the microphone there. Almost salvaged that. But yeah, I do not need to own a lion. I already own 3 cats, and that's more than enough. They're not even lion size, and they're already too much trouble. Why would I want a bigger cat to cause even more trouble? I would like a dog one day. I definitely want to have a dog again one day. How to do this room? Okay, these tiny little dot platforms are a bit of a challenge for me, clearly. Oh boy. Oh my god, I keep dying the same way. Not good, not good at all. There we go. Can you feel the disappointment in myself building? Because I can. Because I can. Alright. I just have to normalize my mute. What just happened there? Weird things just happened. I think I died, but then I got absorbed into the bubble, and then I died again. I'm not quite sure what happened, but visually it did not make sense to me. Alright. At least I've normalized that. I've remembered the pattern effectively of how I need to do that. Now we go up here. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Oh, we did it. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, very strong room, which means we get... I wanted to do the speedrun hop at least once. That wasn't a speedrun hop. That was just me being bad. Okay, I see what they're selling here. Okay. Gotta react quick in this room. Yeah, I want to go diagonal up on that one. Fair enough. I have to say I commented on this music and said I wasn't as big into it as before as I would hope, but I'm honestly like starting to fall in love with it. It's just so chill. This is definitely one of those lo-fi beats to study to or whatever, or relax to. Those like 1 to 2 hour long videos that are popping up all over YouTube that I get recommended all the time at this point. I probably needed my dash here, but we'll see if I can salvage. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm getting there without my dash. Okay, so be careful about my dash there. Maybe a straight vertical is better than a horizontal or a diagonal. Yeah. Oop, almost. Alright, so yeah, we'll do vertical here. Ah, I did it again, but I can salvage this. There we go. I short hopped there, which is why I didn't clear it. Oops. Clipped the ceiling on that one. Alright, there we go. Right, vertical, vertical, vertical. Vertical. And that... Yeah, this is the one downside about playing Celeste with a controller. I definitely am suffering from from mistranslated inputs. Okay, we got it. Meaning, I try to hold a cardinal direction or a diagonal direction, and it's not interpreted correctly. Check that out. I never get away. My confidence never goes unpunished. It is astonishing. I'm not allowed to feel good about myself ever, Kiwi. I was way too early on that. That's my fault. I do like that I figured out that this is what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, and kind of the same idea, but backwards there. Woo! Okay, we made pretty quick work of that room. Alright, this is another one where I have to kind of platform with these. This is kind of cool. I wonder if I'm supposed to stagger them somehow. Oh, yeah. Probably would be for the best if I staggered them at least a little bit. The question is how. I guess it doesn't particularly matter. At least I don't see it mattering until it does. Let's see. And in the meantime, another hypothetical. Would you rather go swimming in a pool or swimming in the ocean? For me, it's a hard... like, this is an easy one. It is a pool. I have had many bad experiences at the ocean. Number one, on a birthday that I went out to... we were on a beach in Florida with my family visiting grandparents because the classic East Coast lifestyle that people have is they have grandparents in Florida because that's just where they go. Old people like to flock to the warmer areas, I guess. I have no idea. It definitely seems like a trope in the area that I live in, that all your older parents live in Florida. Or your grandparents, rather. Well, I have made this more difficult than it needed to be. Again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, almost salvaged that. Alright, so maybe if I hang on the middle one, I'm fine, actually. Whoop. But, yeah, we were out on the beach, and 3 out of 4 of my family members got stung by a jellyfish on my birthday. I got off relatively unscathed. Or no, I had the second worst of the wounds. My mom had the jellyfish wrap around her leg, and that was nasty. Alright, this should give us plenty of space. Wow, I cannot do that properly. But yeah, so that's one bad beach experience. The other bad beach experience, I remember going to a beach with a friend once, and we were just hanging out, sitting by the water, letting the waves hit us hit our legs, and we sat there for like maybe 20 minutes or so. And when I go to stand up, suddenly I weigh 26 pounds heavier than I did before. Sand had gotten caught in my pants really badly. Like, so, I don't know about female swimwear, but in men's swim trunks have this kind of, for lack of a better word, graded, but I know graded isn't the right word. They have like these, they're lined with a kind of like a, not porous, but it had like, picture if you took like a thin cloth and used a hole punch through it to poke little holes into it. Why do they do that inside? I don't know. But there's the liner of those pants was something like that. But those holes were large enough that sand could accumulate in them, and apparently as the waves washed over us, it was gradually pushing sand into my pant legs, and they got caught, and the sand got caught in that liner. And don't ask me how I didn't notice this happening. Probably in part because I was like slowly kind of just sinking into the sand a little bit. Like, you know how if you sit on wet sand, it kind of displaces a bit. I was just kind of like twisting my body so it would do that, so I didn't immediately notice it. Man, I just need to stagger these. But anyway, the sand got caught in the liner. There we go. Why? Why can't I be allowed to be happy? Why can't I take pride in what I do? Why must I be punished every turn? There we go. Oh my goodness, that took so long. Why was that so hard for me to do? Okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about previously. Why can I look down? This says I can look down. I can't. Okay. Ooh, this is quite the climb. This is quite the climb. Wow. Okay, I see. So I need to get that out of the way. Touch that, land here, go up. Alright, so I need to latch onto the side of that to direct it. And then I probably have to climb back on top of it so I don't waste my climb juice all the time. I see roughly what this is going for. So what was I even talking about before this? I know it was a if or would you rather sort of idea, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Ooh, that's tight. That's really tight. Okay. This is the part I'm going to have the most trouble with, isn't it? Alright. I definitely expect to run out of climb juice eventually, but I need to probably sink down here and go that way. Oh, I slid off. Oopsie. Almost got squashed there. Oh, I died anyway. Oh, well. Alright, what else? What other hypotheticals can we run our gambit on? Get it? Gambit, because their technique in Three Houses. Yeah, I deserve to die for that one. Okay. It's fine. It's honestly fine. I'm used to failure. Alright. I'll get low to start. Okay. Ah, come on. Oh, saved it. Something to... Oh, okay. So I still need that to get through. Let's see how far I can get without it, though. Nope, can't get very far at all. Alright, this one's going to be a little challenging for me, I can tell. I've got a rough idea of what I need to do. Ideally, it entails me bouncing off that cloud appropriately. Please respawn. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward through this room. This room's gonna take more brain than I can share with commentary. I hate these clouds.
15 minutes later.
Yes. Oh, yay. Remember how I've been bad at cloud platforming? Well, look at the timer between now and, like, a couple seconds ago. That room took too long, and I'm going crazy. Apparently, I'm so bad at cloud platforming that in instances where it requires you to have perfect timing, It's over. It's over. Okay, I did it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm gonna pause the video here, and if this is the end of the episode, well, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.